Hello, everyone. This is William with another enlightened meditation. Thank you for joining me. It's been a busy day and I had to rush to get here, but we've made it now, just back from the dentist. Tonight I'm joined by my favorite selenite. It's a beautiful light crystal, which I always find is kind of uplifting to have around. So welcome everyone to our evening meditation. Perhaps now is a time to take a few moments just to settle back. Perhaps turn off the phone, and I will invite you to mute your speakers as well. And for me, I'll be switching off the video shortly as we settle into our meditation. This is a time too for me to remember what it is that we are doing. I start my meditation off screen by centering and asking my guides to join me and to find the words that need to be expressed to carry through the feelings and the intent of our emotions and our meditation. So without the intent, it's not as effective. So I said that we intend to take a journey to understand further the multidimensionality of our existence, and at the same time to spread light and love, to generate it and to share it, and to offer it to those in need. And so with that in mind, I invite you now to join with me and to share this light and this love, which is our focus for this evening and is our focus for every evening. Perhaps a few deep breaths to help calm and settle. And as we breathe, we allow ourselves to simply relax at the end of the day. To allow ourselves to let go and to allow ourselves to become connected with that around us, which offers us guidance and direction, offers us comfort and security, connecting with a higher place. And as we do so, we feel our energies lifting. It's comfortable. We feel that we can let go of the day's activities, the day's busyness. We can pause those thoughts in our minds from racing and allow our bodies to settle. And so as we settle, perhaps you get to join with me in drawing in deep breaths and for a moment seeing about you a beautiful healing light. This light is of the heavens. It is uplifting. It is pure. It gently moves. It is under our conscious control. We allow this beautiful light to circle us and to wrap us in a warm cloak of security and of love. But we draw it in as we breathe. It gently passes into our body. And as we breathe, as we become lifted higher and higher, this beautiful light is drawn in and circulates around us, touching all of those aspects that need a little light and a little love in our bodies. allowing it to circulate freely and smoothly. And it's very uplifting. It takes us to another place. It takes us to a place of peace, of harmony, of balance. It takes us to a comfortable place of naturalness. This is truly who we are. We are a being of peace. We're a being of kindness, a being of compassion. And if our thoughts come along to intrude, we can gently push them aside, for they have no place where we are going. We are acknowledging the multi-dimensionality of our existence. We know of our 3D, 4D existence, for it is limited. Limited firstly by the mind and the thoughts that we have. Limited because it's finite, not infinite, which is the place where we're going. So as we leave behind the world of limitations, we find ourselves in a world where there are none, where time and space do not exist, for they are limitations. As we breathe deeper and deeper, with this light now circulating freely in and around us, we find ourselves being lifted higher and higher. And we hush those thoughts once again, just like a little child who wishes to interrupt. We will now settle it down to be hushed as we find the peace in between the words of our thoughts and feelings. For we know now that it is thoughts which is the source of all fears. So by hushing them just for a little while, we find peace. And this allows us to lift our consciousness to the higher planes. And what a wonderful place this is. Breathing deep, allowing yourself to be lifted higher and higher. For this is a plane which is full of beauty, full of love, full of security and comfort, full of guidance and advice. A place where you are never alone. A place where you're unified, connected with the whole. A place which is filled with love. For that is the primary energy which drives this place. And somehow we know a truth about our physical body, how at the deepest levels of our DNA, there is indeed a multi-dimensional connection that we have. As we begin to understand that and explore it, we find a beautiful peace and a beautiful harmony and answers to all of our questions and timely information and advice from our guides. And so we take a moment to acknowledge who our guides might be at this time. We welcome and we say hello to our relatives who have passed, who step forward and always know us, always know what our ventures are, our plans are, always knows what we're doing. So we welcome tonight our spiritual family. And we smile our acknowledgement, our happiness, our excitement of being with loved ones who have returned once again to join us on our meditations. And we welcome too those animals who care to join us, perhaps our pets who've passed, perhaps our totem animals, perhaps the animals of the forest who are just drawn and share the same light that we do, the light of the heavens. And there's great rejoicing and celebration. There are hugs and smiles everywhere. As once again we are united and acknowledge that on this special plane. And we acknowledge too that our bodies are composed of all the elements of the earth. For we are of this planet in our bodies. And so we acknowledge that beautiful role that Mother Earth plays. We acknowledge by saying thank you, Mother Earth, for providing the very air that we breathe. Thank you, Mother Earth, for providing the water we drink and the food that we eat. And thank you, Mother Earth, for providing the love that sustains us all. And so from this piece of love and this expression, we lift ourselves higher and higher and honor the love of our mother planet. And we also honor the caretakers, the indigenous caretakers, who for so long have been a part of our natural environment. For so long, they have been the caretakers, along with the elementals and others. We welcome the indigenous and pay tribute to the elders past and present. Thank you for being with us this evening as we share in this beautiful light and love. And the invitation to join us is extended to all below and on the surface and above. For we welcome those with love in their heart and with the intention of sharing universal love with as many as possible, and with the intention of allowing that to heal and to give courage to those who receive it. So we take a deep breath, and perhaps as we share, as we join together in harmony, we notice that a great, beautiful light is surrounding us all now. It is a powerful light of compassion, a powerful light of healing, and we allow it to grow. We allow it to grow thousands and thousands of times. And with this beautiful, beautiful strength of light about us, and a large number of animals who love the energies of our group, who also travel with us, we find our way to that part of the world where love is a little short. We find our way to that part of the world where it needs a little compassion, a little uplifting. And perhaps here in Australia, we choose our newly elected parliamentarians. And so, yes, we set the clear intent that all politicians are to be fair and strive for integrity, are to be honest and strive for the highest good of all and with love. And so as we wrap our parliamentarians with a blanket of love and light, we ask for integrity. Integrity of the office that they hold. We allow this love to circulate around each of the parliamentarians. We offer this light to them for themselves. We center the whole of the Parliament House and the Senate buildings. We center all in the government offices and positions. And we extend that. We extend that to all public servants working for and with the government and associated contractors. So they have a vital role to play. And we extend all of this love to all of Queensland and the other states in Australia. And as this love expands and extends, it is fused into the hearts and minds of all the government and associated officials and all of the public servants, who in turn feel the upliftment and the balancing and the healing, who in turn feel the love. We are offering love from a beautiful source. We're channeling it through. It does not deplete us. In fact, it embraces us and enhances our lives. And so with this love and this light now firmly established at all levels of government, even down to local levels, all people who work for the government, right to the Prime Minister, find the compassion in their hearts and souls. And we allow and we encourage those with knowledge and information to speak up. Speak up loud and long, and do not be afraid of doing so. There's much that is known that needs to be spoken of, and spoken of with love and compassion. And we call upon those with this knowledge to find the strength to speak out loud and allow the changes which are ready for the earth to be manifest on the earth. And with that love now circulating, strongly uplifting, we see Parliament House aglow. We see all of the state parliaments aglow. We see the Senate houses in each of the states and federally all aglow. And everyone who steps into these offices feels the love and the peace. For it is our heritage. And we insist that our elected representatives have compassion and feel the love in their workplace and feel the love of the people whom they represent. And now as we move forward, we allow that same love to project to those around the world, to all others worldwide can feel this beautiful love, this beautiful light, this calm and direction, this happiness, this peace, and very importantly, this healing, all offered for free. And now the world is aglow. A beautiful love surrounds the whole of the planet. It is felt by every person and everything on the planet. And it is felt by many, many others on distant places, distant galaxies, distant stars. It is felt and known. The love is our natural heritage, and we radiate it strongly, beautifully, brightly, all the time. And now, finally, we turn our consciousness, our visions, to those amongst us, our friends and relatives on the healing list who are not feeling so good. We offer to them a beauty and a love and a healing and an upliftment. And as we hold open the palms of our hands, that light, and that light passes to those people who are not feeling too well. And so now, with that love circulating around those who are not feeling so well, the healing is automatic, it is miraculous. May our friends feel this and know that they are able to heal themselves. as though the love is what lifts us and carries us. And so the time when we need love is when, in fact, it is furthest from our mind. So at times that we are caught in worry loops and in anxiety and other feelings about our present times, draw on the love to allow you to settle into a much quieter place, even if it's just for a moment. And from this point, we now encapsulate that love and allow it to burst out from our planet with a beautiful intention of lifting all with healing and light and love. So we take a deep breath and say thank you to our guides. Thank you to our friends and our relatives and those who have sat with us and shared in this beautiful, loving moment of giving. And now it's time to return to our bodies. It's time to feel the earth between our toes. Perhaps take off your shoes and run in the park. It might seem a little funny, but it's a great thing to do for you're grounding yourself. And so as we return to our bodies, we now slowly but surely realign our energies. Aligning our energies with our body. We're now standing on the grass without any shoes on. It's lovely and warm, and we can feel that. We can feel the warmth of Mother Earth. Again, almost like a cloak around your shoulders. And so now it's time to say bye to our friends, bye to our relatives, and those who have been guiding us, and those who have just come along to share the love. We say bye, and it won't be too long before once again we return to this very special space of no space and no time to be with our friends again. And so now we're very near to our bodies, and we're going to take the last few steps across the paving stones to allow us to settle back in. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now back into your body gently and slowly, aligning your energies carefully. There is no rush. So start by moving your fingers, perhaps toes, and perhaps ankles and wrists, and perhaps moving your arms and stretching a little, and allowing your energies to realign with your own body. Allowing your energies to settle. Perhaps a little shrug of the shoulders. And when you are ready, then open your eyes. Always a beautiful time, a beautiful experience. So thank you so much for sharing in this evening's meditation. And if you enjoy our meditations, be sure to subscribe to our channel. So I'll say thank you to everyone and good night. We look forward to sharing your company again very soon.